When you're sewing, you'll notice that your take-up lever goes up and down. It's nicely protected these days with this little kind of covering. You don't see it much. Of course, you have to make sure you always have it threaded, and don't miss that part. Otherwise, things just sound awful when you start to sew. So one of the things that I'll check if you're hearing any grinding noises, make sure you have thread in your take-up lever. Notice that every time I stop sewing, the take-up lever comes up to the highest position. And it does that because it completes the stitch. This helps it so I don't have to hold my threads when I start to sew. After I've cut my thread, pulled my fabric out, it's ready to go. Now, if you are in the habit of turning your hand wheel, okay, so I'm going to turning it down, and you can bring your needle up, but if the take-up lever is not brought up to the highest position, when you go to start the next seam, that's when you get your thread getting pulled out. So like even if it's low here, it hasn't finished that stitch. So let the machine do the work for you. You'll rarely see me turning the hand wheel at all. Most of the time, you'll just see me going sewing. It stops at the highest position, or if the needle's down, when you use the thread cutter, it cuts the thread and brings it all the way up. Did you know it even did that little extra kind of jump there? It does. And we just let the machine do the work for us, because when we pull it out, we have the perfect length of thread for when we start again.